Welcome class, I'm glad to see you all here today. So previously in our classes we were learning about seeds, right? So we learned about the vocabulary of the different parts of the seed, and we learned what they were. So now that we have learned what the terms are and what they are exactly or what they do, what else do you think we would want to know about these things in our seeds that would maybe help us to further education about seeds and planting? So we know what the parts are, we know what they do, but what don't we know about them?
Where to plant them?
Where to plant them? That's interesting, okay. Do we know,
How they function?
good, how they function? That's something that would be very important, wouldn't it? Annette, do you know what they look like? All the parts? No, we don't know what they look like.
They probably look like seeds.
On the outside. But we learned the vocab and what they were, but we didn't exactly learn about the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand you these worksheets, and I would like you to just think about what you might be doing today. Now, I want you to take a minute, and on your small sheets of paper, why don't you brainstorm some of the parts that we learned about last week that you would maybe be interested in or that you might think is important. What do you think you want to learn about the seeds? Here's a little help for you guys. So you're going to brainstorm what parts that you're going to be interested in, or what you think you want to learn, or what you're gathering from this.
In my head.
On your little piece of paper here.
That's
Just to start you out so you can get some ideas.
What
Yes,
happens if I already wrote on this?
that's fine. If that's how you collect your thoughts, that's perfectly fine. All right, has everyone had a minute to gather some thoughts about what they're thinking with what we've started with on seeds? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys in groups. Since there's limited things, maybe all be in one big group. And I would like you to maybe talk about what you found or what you thought, and then go from there. And I'm going to give each of you a seed. So maybe if you guys just kind of want to turn around and work back here with everyone else.
I said outside and inside because that's the parts of the seeds.
What's the belly button part of the seed? That little,
The belly button of the seed.
well, what is it actually called?
The navel.
Huh?
The cotyledon.
Cotyledon?
What did it do?
Cotyledon.
We also previously learned about lab equipment in this class, so I want you guys to be thinking about that as you are working through what you want to find out.
Put it up to your eye.
Put your eye look you want to dissect whatever is interesting, is the most interesting to you and what you would like to learn about.
Oh, totally this one.
So this is the cotyledon.
Yeah.
What happens if we eat them?
Please don't.
Wait, do it again.
We don't eat things in a lab setting, remember guys?
Are these beans? Nom 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 beans.
Can I have one
You
of
said
these
that's
today?
eating
You
in a
may.
lab setting.
If you think that will help you in your exploration,
Can I take one of each?
you may.
I'm gonna have to use teeth.
That green one looks like it's too small. Oh gosh.
Hope that's why we have magnifying glasses.
Look, the navel.
Is that another?
Alright, now when you take turns using these, I want everybody to remember that we did learn the proper way to hold a scalpel, so you want to put your index finger on there to make sure that you have control of the blade. Because we all learned how to safely use these tools. So once you get yours open, if you could share. And I'm going to give you guys about 10 minutes to do this, figure out what you're looking for.
Can I have the roller, please?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Oh, it's so squishy.
What type of seeds are these? Like the green ones?
They are peas.
I think I grew up a green piece.
Wow.
Mine has
Did
water.
pull its skin off.
Oh,
Are we supposed to be taking
kind of
observations?
like the squirrel I shot yesterday.
Why are there two? These guys are
That
gross.
out.
Someday. That's supposed to be things on Sunday.
I'm just pretending.
Oh, okay. I don't believe you.
That's a great game.
Why is it so wet? We're supposed to be taking observations, Miss Foster.
Oh,
I guess
you,
this-
got mine open.
Let
me see a look at your
Is that what
sheet.
yours look like? Or just-
What's the inside?
Think about what we've already previously learned.
or just what-
Can I have a scalpel, Todd? Can I be done with this soon?
Hold on.
I know we're a little
That looks
limited,
really
please
yummy.
make sure to share
Eat
the
it, eat
tools.
it, eat it.
What do you think this part is?
That part.
Do you think
Yeah.
the
See, look, mine matches just perfectly.
oh, you didn't break yours like I did. Okay.
Oh, they just
So that
pop
means the
open.
bottom here's the radical. And
Yeah, duh.
Hmm.
hypo-
What's this? This is a little part that's like growing a little bit.
Oh, wait, the gel in here? That is for your notes, so what you find, you may record.
What's the cotyledon?
Are you sure?
No, I think this is the
This is the
cotyledon.
other
This
thing,
part here,
yeah.
like where it's starting to come out.
Yeah, definitely. Seat coat. See? I wasn't taking the clothes off. I was taking the clothes off.
It's the same thing. Get it? Colo's coat.
Okay guys, I'm gonna give you about 2 minutes to wrap up some of your thoughts,
There's
questions,
nothing on the inside.
ideas.
Of the pea? Yeah, I know, right?
No, I'm talking about the big one. What's the
Yeah,
big one
there's
again?
A lima bean.
That part's for eating.
I thought lima beans were green.
Maybe I'm wrong.
You probably are.
Wow. There's nothing on the inside of the pea either.
Make sure to utilize the magnifying glasses.
Maybe that's why we don't see anything.
Really in it.
I still don't see anything.
Well, then I guess that's not magnifying glasses.
I don't think you're trying. I think we're trying really hard, Kate.
Look really close. Oh, more blades. There's like another layer on the outside, a harder one.
You can't really see with the little pea thing.
Yeah, there's really nothing in there. What else are we doing? What is this?
So what happens when we're done?
Is everybody getting to that end point now that we're running out of time here?
Sure.
Wait, there's more in the little green one than the big one.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't they be the same?
Two. No, they're different, aren't
I mean,
Maybe
they're
one's
different,
dipod,
but
one's monocot.
they?
Alright guys, we're gonna bring this back here a moment, so if you could put down your tools so that everyone's paying attention. Thank you. Alright guys, so did anyone find anything interesting? Todd?
I found a little piece on the corner that looks like it would be the part to sprout whenever it germinates. I don't know if that's
Okay.
right or anything, but it
You
just
mean the
looks kinda
embryo?
like
So those were your findings, so you found the part that you believe is going to grow.
it. Right here.
Show that to everyone, Marvin.
Yeah, me too. With their
This
friends.
piece. It kinda like fell out the corner. Fell out of this corner.
Awesome. Would anybody else like to tell us about what they found?
Mine was wearing a coat.
So you found the
Seed coat.
awesome. Okay, so what basic parts did you find or not find? Or do you want to tell me just everything that you do have?
Well, the radical, it's like the little part at the end of the
Are you sure?
really. No?
I don't really know what this is.
Kate, did you find anything interesting
Mine's-
or something you would like to share?
No, but the little piece on the inside is
see
where like the radical is
Okay.
that it fell out.
This whole thing is the embryo, I think.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have something they would like to share for the better of the group about what they thought or found, questions?
I
This is
think
really good.
I found the epicodal.
Okay. So good job using vocabulary terms, guys. So next time we'll look at these a little bit closer, and if you guys have any questions, to make sure that you document them and bring them back, because this is your exploration. What you want to learn from this is what we're going to find out about these seeds, okay? Alright, now if everyone could carefully pass their tools down or put them back in the case so that we can use them next time.
Miss Foster, why does the seed
Yes.
coat come off so easily once you cut it?
The seed coat comes off pretty easily because it's just like an outer membrane, so it's usually pretty thin. So it keeps everything in, but it's not necessarily hard like in a nut or shell.
How long did you soak these?
I soaked them overnight so that they would be easier for you guys to pull apart.
Okay.
Alright,
Maybe-
thank you.
Maybe some of the parts dissolved. Maybe that's why we couldn't find it.
Maybe. We'll look at this again further. If that's a question you have, that could be something that you could document and we could look into further. Alright, does everyone have something for their notes?
Yep.
Awesome. And it's okay if everyone's notes look different because you're all looking or interested in different things.
Because Allie's looks like an artist. Oh, yours does too. Okay, everyone does. Well, Todd doesn't.
Take these
Okay.
first.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Alright, so one last question. Now that you've looked at these things, what type of equipment do you think would help you in your investigations with what you want to learn? Like scientific equipment? Was there something that you thought might help you further this?
Stronger microscope, or like a stronger magnifying glass. not
Okay.
microscope.
Maybe a microscope, macroscope. Isn't that what that's called? Macroscope.
Anyone else have anything that they thought would help them?
Maybe if we soaked it in food dye, it
Mhm.
would accent some parts over others.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
That's something to think
cool.
about. It's a good idea, Annette. Alright, well thank you guys for a good class. I hope you found something interesting today.